Hello everyone, this is Ironborn Gaming. We're back here, almost ready for another day in Remnants. In the last few videos, had a little bit of a hiccup, but we're recovering from that. I've been out mining quite a bit. I got some of the ore back at main base, but I got some here. I was just depoting because it was nighttime. So let's go ahead and grab some stuff to go back to main base. Like I said, I've been mining quite a bit because you know, I need a lot of metal frags to finish upgrading the base to 10. Not sure what I want to take. I know I want to take the wire and the rubber, and I think there was some oil shale, right? Maybe. So the vendor, I've also been stopping by the vendor quite a bit, and it seems that all the good stuff that he sells, like the electrical and stuff, he is always sold out of that. So I'm not sure these have a purpose just yet. And it also seems like the stuff he offers to buy, the good stuff, like the M16, it's always trade complete. So the most I've been able to do at the vendor is sell him like maybe like a couple rad pills for gold ingots. But then again, the gold ingots are useless right now, I think. So yeah, we're just gonna maybe stop going to the vendor for now. I'm almost certain he's kind of like inactive. So these are the two old key cards I had. I had them down here. They're the used ones. You can see they have a different code, 6448, 6142. I don't know, maybe they will reopen a very specific box, but I'm not sure if there's been an update that I was unaware of, or like a ninja update, but it seems like collectors have changed, and we'll be talking about that in this video. I've been finding a lot of key cards. This isn't all the ones I found. We're gonna go back to main base. I think I have 4 now. So this video is gonna be about opening some loot caches. Don't even really know how to say that word. I also found an alloy hammer, which is, this seems like a really high tier hammer. The one I had before this had like 190 repair. This one's a gray one, and it has 300 repair. So we're going to be researching this and trying to craft a green one right away. That will be the main building hammer right there. I'm going to leave these down here for now because we're going to have a pretty full inventory heading back. I'm going to leave quite a bit of stuff down here. I need to start doing that. Meds, ammo, guns. Because the collectors, so what has changed with the collectors, right? They've been killing me. I think mostly because I was like kind of unaware that there's been a change made. And now maybe I'm just, I don't know, maybe this has always been how it is, and something was happening when I first started playing and it's just a little different, like I don't know. But basically they seem like they insta attack right when they get on you now. Wow, 500 fiber, we're taking that back. We're gonna take cloth back. If we have any animal fat, oh, I have it right here. So I've been on that too. I've been getting the animals again. But the collectors, before it seemed like I had like a second or two when they got like right on me before they would attack. So I had like a second or two to like, you know, dodge, like jump away, get out of the way. I hope there's a use for stone because we are starting to acquire quite a bit from all this mining. But the collectors, the robots, they definitely insta attack you now. Now I'm pretty sure they were not doing that to me before. I'm not sure if for me it was bugged or like, I don't know. We're gonna leave some of this here to make med kits if we need to. Actually, we don't really need to. I don't know. So we can take quite a bit of just the bobs and bits back. I'm not sure what we're eventually gonna need back at main base. Take the 110 leave one inventory slot just in case we come across something on the way, and we're gonna get running. But what I was saying is these collectors definitely insta attack you, and they insta kill you too. Doesn't seem like armor helps out. I've had one destroy a base before, like in one hit, all the stuff inside. I've been killed like maybe 4 or 5 times, and since the last video by these collectors, and I've maybe only killed like maybe 6 or 7, and I've got 4 keycards. So something definitely seems drastically different with that. Not really sure if there was a ninja update, or maybe, I don't know, maybe I unlocked something in the game to where they're dropping better stuff now. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I also thought there was a nerf to shotguns because I am like 100% certain I looked at my shotgun like several videos ago and I was like, wow, 100 damage. I was like, that seems really OP. And it was. I was one-shotting everything, and the robots I could kill in like 8 to 10 shells. Well, there was a gray shotgun back at the desert base there, and it did 25 damage. And I was like, man, I think they nerfed the shotguns. But I actually found a green shotgun again, and the primary damage is really high. It's 109. So I'm thinking maybe just the gray items are like really, really shitty. Which makes me wonder, you know, like I'm using a gray AK. Maybe we should re-examine the guns and the qualities and stuff like that. Alright guys, so I was running home, probably the longest way possible, of course, because there's like no map, you know, when you're running out here. You just kind of gotta try to find your way. But I ran across one of these. Now I'm gonna try these again. Wrong key card. Alright, that one over there. Wrong key card. Wrong key card. Alright. I mean, one of these always opens it so far. So kinda got a full inventory, but so yeah, I think it is just you need a new key card every time. Now this one, yeah, it has a 5429. So I'm thinking they're one-time use. But that's okay. We got more key cards, and we're gonna unlock a bunch of those crates and see what they have in store. That one seemed pretty weak. So far they've all seemed pretty weak. Hopefully there is like a good item in it that's just like RNG or something. Alright, we made it back to main base here. And I think we're gonna get our metal cooking. Oh, it is raining. Just started raining. So last time I stayed up for quite a while waiting for it to rain, and these actually so during the rainstorm it actually only filled up like 100, but then the next time I went out and did some stuff and came back and looked at them, and they were like up to 500. So I'm not sure what that's about. The potatoes, I'm not sure what's going on with them. They're just not growing. I think they like over matured and died or something, and they're just kind of stuck small like this, which really sucks because I used a lot of potato seeds to plant those. Maybe I should have planted them in the big containers or something. I'm not really sure what's going on with that, but I need to get more rain catchers down to get that water supply up, because if these work like the water containers like throughout the map, like in back of cars and stuff, we'll go through this pretty quick filling up water bottles. I think it'll take 60 out per water bottle, so we could fill up a good bit there, but we're gonna put down a lot of rain catchers so we can like farm water. Alright, so we got a lot of stuff on us. Let's put all this up in the right spot. So we got a bunch of ore now. We're definitely going to get this cooking. Told you, I went around farming. Now that stone pick, man, I really wish there was a step up from that in the loot table. I know, you know, it would, nothing significantly better. It's just I've been using the stone pick for so long, and you get about 10 metal ore per rock. So, I mean, it would just be nice to have, like, a slightly better tool. I was starting to think there wasn't a better one, but, and still, I don't know, like, I haven't found a better one, and I don't know, but, what I have found, and I'll show you here in a second, I was thinking the game was just, like, kind of incomplete about this, and, they're just haven't been added yet. Like, since I've been playing, I found like a lot of tiers of hammers and a lot of tiers of axes. This is the toolbox here. See, there's like a bunch of different types of hammers. There's a bunch of different types of axes, and there's more that aren't in here. Like there's one, but there's one shovel that I found, wooden shovel and a stone pickaxe. And that's what I've had. I'm coming up on 100 hours, and you know, this is it. I was like, okay, they just don't exist in the game, right? Like, it hasn't been added yet, and that's fine. It's whatever. I'll use the primitive ones for now. They're not that bad. It would be nice, you know, because the stone hatchet gets 1 wood per hit, but the best hatchet I have gets 5. And I'm thinking they get quite a bit more than that once you get like a really nice colored one. So there we go. We got 3 more keycards to use. We got this, which is really awesome. Put that there. Some more flares. Always nice. Saves sugarcane. Now this, we're going to research this right away, and it's obvious to use one of these because it's a gray. Don't remember how to split something. There we go. So, non-recyclable. Fuck you. Really? Okay. Well, I guess you can't craft that one. That's probably why it's so good. Be nice to find a colored one. I was wanting to craft a green one. We'll put that in the building box. What are we doing with that? We need some more 762 on us here. Getting kind of low. See if we can get a better main gun. What does that say? 28? Okay, my AK is only doing 16. Put that up then. Is that our best? 28. Kind of sad I lost that LR now. Are they all? I can't see too well. 8s and 0s look very similar. 33. That's actually quite a bit. Okay, a white shotgun does quite a bit damage too. 94. The gray one did crap. So yeah, it looks like the colored weapons do a lot more. The shotgun, I don't know what's up with that. 109 damage. Is this really my best one? I want an automatic though with like a zoom. And this can take a holo, I'm thinking. What's the damage on this one? 28. This probably has a holo, right? There we go. Let's put up our clothing. Found some orange helmet and more yellow boots. Probably put these in the other one, but gray hazmat. Oh, those are the ones I crafted that were no good. I'm almost tempted to craft like full green armor because I found out why I had more radiation resistance. I think I had a gray helmet, and this white helmet has 30 radiation resistance, so I think this is like a major piece, and it gave me like quite a bit more there. See, this one's blue, and it's 255. It's pretty good. 300, but this is something I wanted to show you guys that gave me hope. A new shovel, which I don't want to use a green research kit on this. because it would destroy it, and I could only craft a green one again, I think. I'm almost tempted to use the blue one on it, but I don't need a shovel right now, so I think we're just going to chill with that, leave that alone. I want to kind of, I could just use it and repair it. The clay is right here, so I don't even have to go far. But yeah, let's go use some key cards. I think there's 2 right around here if they haven't disappeared. Hopefully we get some better loot than just rad pills and rations. Oh, we should get the ore cooking. Yeah, let's get the ore cooking. And we need some water. And we should probably make sure we got the right ammo for this. If we don't. Let's get some water. And I have to get on those rain catchers too, because if it's going to be raining, we're going to need to collect some rain. Don't want to be missing rain. I want the stone mold. I'll put half in here. I'll put half in the other one. Oh wait, we got these. These probably are way better. Forgot about those. Put those up there. Put this here. Alright. I wonder how much that would cook. That was about 400 ore. Right, 400 ore. I have to remember that. And see how many frags we get out of that. Now off camera I've been farming. This spot is great for animal, like animal fat. There's a lot of wolves, bears, and there's pigs over there, but there's a lot of bears. Also have the rocks spawning all around here, which is nice. It's definitely a really good spot. I liking it more and more for like main base. But we're running over to the keycard crates. They've probably despawned, but I remember where 2 were very close by. It looks like the trash bags did respawn over here. I went to the other side of the map where they were a bunch of them and farmed them all, and it looks like they're respawning over on this side now, so they might be kind of similar to the rocks. There's like a set amount, and they do seem they give some good stuff. Did I just try this one? Is this one a dud? No, it wasn't. Really wish we could run and open our inventory like in Rust. You can do like so much multitasking like that. Hemp seeds, it's nice. Now I really wish you could get a lot more plant fiber for growing the hemp. That would make it actually like really useful, especially since you can't you know, craft hemp seeds, I guess. They're like only lootable or buyable from the vendor. Kind of feel like the crate should have shown up by now. It was like right on this road, pretty much right up here by this tree line. I'm not, oh, wait, it's still here. I'm out of stamina. I'm like, why am I not running? Been having a weird bug sometimes with the shotgun where it won't ADS all the time, and it won't actually let me sprint. Just terrible. Alright, we're gonna try these again. Wrong key card. Try them every time. Wrong key card. Wrong key card. So maybe that's just like an incomplete feature. The dev wants it to be like a reusable thing, but it's just not yet. The loot definitely seems pretty weak in these. Almost to where they're kind of like not even worth it. Especially since you got to hold on to these key cards, take up an inventory slot, and you got to keep them on you until you come across these things, which, you know, It seems like you come across them all the time when you don't have a key card on you. And then when you get the key card, it's like, where are they? But this one should be right over here somewhere. I think also near that road, but near that hangar monument. Yeah, we kind of got to kill that bear, right? Got to get animal fat. This is also a cool spot because collectors do not spawn here. I've never seen a collector here. So, you know, and they are actually pretty hard to kill. They're a pain in the ass. I had one kill me down south in the desert earlier just because I ran out of a rad building that he had me blocked in. And you can kind of maneuver them out of the way if you run around the building to the back. He'll like run out of the way. But I tried running out the door real quick, and I guess he had been running around the side, and they insta attack you like if they get in range. It might even just be like a radius around them that just insta kills you. Because it's like as soon as he got close to me, I just insta died. And I was like, son of a bitch, you know, like. But those collectors there definitely seem a lot harder than they were. Alright. I'm not seeing this loot crate over here. That kind of bites. I was hoping I could just hit them like real close here. We do have 2 more key cards though. Oh, look, a keycard crate up there. You know what's kind of strange is I think I used a keycard on that crate in a video. Let's go over there and use our old ones on that. We're gonna just use these keycards up. I'll run around and cut the video, and we're gonna see what a bunch of I think I'm gonna hit 4 of them at least. So we'll see what the loot holds in these things. It's a pretty good number for seeing what it is. It seems like meds, like, so far. I remember the very first one gave me like 2 rations. Can't remember what the second one was, but it wasn't very good either. And then these have all given me meds, right? Oh shit, there's one down here too. Alright, so I think definitely one of these I've opened before. So let's see if an old key card will open, like if they respawn in the same exact spots. Maybe an old key card will open it. I don't know. Let's find out. These are the old ones. Nope. Key card. I thought I heard something. Equip them every time. Wrong key card. Key card. Wrong key card. Alright, yeah. It's looking like they are a one-time use no matter what. That was a rip. So we're going to test it one more time. Because it might have been this one up here. But I'm almost getting pretty certain now that there's no way to like reuse a key card. Which is weird because it's like a wasted item now that's like has no use in the game. There it is. Might not even need to cut this. They had a whole bunch of keycard crates right outside the base. It's nice. Just one more reason this is a good spot for a base. Alright, so what, we got a used one here, right? Now there's a lot of numbers on these things. So even if they do reopen one with the number, like it's a random number generator, it's a 4-digit number, the odds of getting one to reopen are pretty slim. Need a pretty big inventory full of keycards to do that, and that's starting to look like what the case is. 3 explosives. That's probably the best thing I've got out of these so far. considering how long it takes to craft explosives. But other than that, 3 explosives doesn't really amount to much material wise. And pigs from a distance look like those keycard crates. Not that I have any more keycards. I think we'll hold on to those keycards for nostalgia, just so we can keep track of how many total we found. Definitely not very happy with the loot in those boxes. I feel like, you know, I should find like high-end tools, blueprints, maybe guns, colored hazmat, biosuit, you know, good stuff. The good stuff. I'm not necessarily saying like in-game stuff like 10C4 or like, you know, the electrical wind generator or solar panels or stuff, but that would also be cool. Would not complain. I'm gonna complain now though, because meds, come on, man, I got so many meds. That's actually something I did want to mention. Here, we'll kill this guy first. I kind of did want to talk about that. Now I know the game's early access, and you know, things are incomplete, feature incomplete. Some things are just kind of like put together so the game's functional, and to kind of see how it plays out. I'm sure, you know, like I don't know for sure. I haven't made this game. I'm not a developer. Kind of messed around with making games a little bit in Unity, so I know the gist of it, the basics. But basically the meds in this game are really OP, and they're super easy to make. Now I almost feel like they're so OP they would definitely break PvP, because I mean, like, even these 50 med kits, like, I'm pretty much invincible unless it's like the collector who one-shots you and you don't get a chance to heal. And that's basically the only way I've died. I died to radiation that got up to like 500, which also insta-kills. So yeah, I feel like the med kits are way overpowered, and that's not even considering the full med kits. Now I'm not saying these should be removed from the game. I'm just saying that this form of healing, I kind of feel like it's just a bridge. It's just to make the game like playable, which is good, you know, like every game should be playable. But I feel like this should be expanded upon, and you know, like, this is basically the whole med system in the game. And these are all like so easy to craft. I feel like there should be a lot more components to craft a small med kit, and definitely for a large med kit. Like, there should be several other items that go into crafting this that are somewhat harder to find. Like, I don't know, just some things that come to mind, you know, like you could put like syringes in like trash bags. That seems kind of like creepy and like cool and fun, you know, like, oh, let's go get some needles out of the trash bags and, you know, put some bear blood in it and put it in my arm, and that'll make me feel better. But there could be some other things too, like I know there's mint in the game, and that's for sickness, but mint, the only thing I would use mint for is to make a mojito. Something I would use sickness for is ginger. I don't know, maybe that could be added to the game at some time. That actually does treat sickness in real life. And it's just a little root that grows on the ground, kind of similar looking to this mint plant. I would also like to see a lot of other things in here. But yeah, I don't know, maybe put like ginger in the med kit, maybe there could be some other things. Or sage is a real life herb that is actual like antibacterial properties. So, you know, there's a lot of little things that maybe could be added to the game. Maybe there could be like other medical supplies that you would have to find to craft those med kits. But I would imagine you would also need like lower tier ways of healing, because that was actually one of the things that kind of bugged me when I first started playing this game. I couldn't figure out any way to heal up to 100. Like, I'm sitting in my base all night long. I have stuff. I have food. I have a campfire. I have comfort. You know, I just didn't have the med kits researched, and I wasn't looting those because they pretty much only come out of refrigerators and the gas stations in the desert. So I was, you know, and these bandages don't heal you. They just cure bleeding, which is fine, but I would like some lower tier ways of healing. Maybe a couple different ways. Like, I feel like the more sandbox the game is, the more fun it's going to be. And that's just like the more ways of doing something there are. That's what sandbox is, like the more options you have. So I would like to see that eventually added to the game, become part of it, is you know, a much more extensive healing system. Maybe even like, you know, like the sicknesses and stuff like that, more of a system like that, and maybe even just like a herb law station, or just a medicinal, like kind of like, I don't know, maybe you could fill the syringes with different things, maybe do like steroids and different effects and stuff like that. I feel like that would be really cool and add quite a bit of fun to the game, and also balance the the medical thing in this game, because it definitely seems like way out of whack. I think we're gonna put these in a different box actually. We'll put them over here. I don't think I have anything in these, just because they're like a useless item now, right? Alright, so what are we doing with the ore here? And I mean, like, on top of the whole medical thing, I would like to see a lot more like gardening stuff, not like necessarily like the pots, stuff you grow in the pots, but just stuff that spawns in the game. It kind of bugs me always seeing sugarcane down in the desert and like watermelon and stuff, because like I actually live in a tropical area, and I actually have black Asian sugarcane growing in my backyard, which is the sugarcane in this game. And it does not grow in a desert. It actually has to grow right next to water, otherwise it'll die. It needs to be very, very wet. So I would like to see the plants and the food things that grow wild in the game, I would like to see them placed properly. It would just be a lot more immersive to me and seem a lot more realistic. Like the aloe being up in that weird biome, that should probably be in the desert. Could be some other things in the desert, like I don't know, pineapples maybe. I know this desert is kind of more of the dunes type of desert, but could be kind of like a beachy desert too, where coconuts grow, pineapples, you know, the aloe. I'm not sure what those purple flowers are, but I don't know about that. I was kind of hoping to come across like a small little field of those purple flowers somewhere on the map. I felt like that'd be really cool, and like kind of draw you. It'd be its own little POI, you know, like go to this field and pick a whole bunch of those purple flowers. Maybe they'd take like a few days to respawn or regrow or whatever, but you could go there and stock up on a whole bunch of those, and then make all your water, or like a bunch of your water, into the good Ivan tea water that does 100 hydration. So you know, like I'd like to see some stuff like that added to the game. I'd really like to see to where you could take this sugar cane and craft it into sugarcane cuttings, and then maybe instead of potato seeds, there would be potato cuttings. And you know, like these are fine. Maybe like the aloe too, could do like aloe cuttings or something. That's actually not very realistic. Or like aloe seedlings, maybe you could do mint cuttings. Could probably do seedlings of those too, but just where you craft these, like it would take like maybe a few of these, and then you could craft like a seedling, or take one and you craft a few seedlings or something, or a few cuttings, and then you could plant all that stuff. You know, not everything is like a seed. That's actually how you grow sugarcane. You just cut this long stalk into little sections, and then you put those sections in the ground, and it grows new sugarcane. Things like pumpkins and watermelon, though, you would actually make seeds for. But I would like a lot of this stuff to be growable. You know, however that is in these pots or those bigger containers outside, however that ends up being in the game, it would be cool to grow a lot more stuff. And I don't see why not. You know, and it could be like, maybe you'd have to have like a base in a specific biome to grow some of this stuff. That would be cool. Like, give your bases more purpose to be spread out. You know, like I gotta go down the desert to harvest all my aloe and pineapples and coconuts. You know, or I have to go up to this biome to get all my sugar cane. I feel like that'd be really cool and add quite a bit of a sandbox to the game. You know, that combined with the medical thing. I don't know, maybe there could be some herb law, like a mixing thing to do, make the plants a lot more useful. Because I think that's one thing most games lack in. You know, they add these gardening and farming things because a lot of people want that and like that. But then these things have like almost no use for how much you have to put into it. Like this tomato, like growing all these tomatoes out there, doing all this stuff to grow tomatoes, and it's like, oh, I got like some crappy food now. And then like the corn too, like you can craft all these things with like corn. You gotta mix in sugar, which you can't grow this, and then you can eventually make like, I think it's corn mash or something, and it's like, I don't even know what this stuff does. I want to eventually craft it up. I think this is the final product, but yeast also takes sugarcane, right? Yeah, so like you gotta craft like a whole bunch of things, and then you finally get the mash. I'm guessing you put the mash in the oven and it makes cornbread or something. Like really, it's something really uneventful for like doing this huge long process and using like something that is super valuable in the game. Yeah, you know, like these growing and gardening and food things, I just feel like need to have like much more uses. And I feel like, you know, doing like potions or just like tinctures or like making like an adrenaline shot or something, just medical kind of buffs and all that could really, you know, create a use for this stuff, like a huge use for it. I think that's one thing Valheim kind of got down. The food was all important in that game, which I don't really kind of believe in that, doing that in every game, but it made food really, really important, and then it made growing that stuff really important because it was the only way you could mass produce it, and you needed a lot of food if you had a lot of people. You needed a lot of food, period, but yeah, you know, like make food and make all this gardening and growing stuff like actually important, like useful in the game. Maybe not like OP or anything, but you know, make it fun, make it cool. So it looks like we're getting quite a bit of metal frags. What do we have? 100 ore left. So we've gone through about half, and we're almost up to 600. That is really good. That means we'll get 1,200 total. So let's start crafting some 10 sheets. We're not going to get a ton of 10 sheets from all this. What are we going to get, like about 120? And to craft everything. Let's go get our new hammer, shall we? Oh yeah, it looks like a real hammer. Is that an east wing? Got a lifetime warranty on that. Alright, so we're not upgrading that. I think we're gonna kind of skip over a lot of these pillars because they don't look terrible. The thing that makes the base look stone still are all these walls up here. So we're definitely upgrading these right away. Oh wow. 3 hits and we're done. That's nice. That's real nice. I like that hammer. Okay, we need more tin. Yeah, gotta craft the tin. Alright, so I think in the next video we're definitely gonna try to start doing that the quests, because if there's a four-wheeler in the game, like a vehicle, then I definitely need that. That probably should have been something I'd try to do right away. I don't know, I felt like I wasn't ready for it. Like I wasn't strong enough yet to, I wasn't, you know, tiered up enough to go get that, but definitely probably am. Probably should have done that a long time ago. Because if I can get around a lot faster, then looting is gonna increase quite a bit. I'll be able to hit like quite a bit of the loot. My rads are getting up so much now. See, 118, and I could up that quite a bit by crafting all green hazmat. So that's good. I think I could research this. Why not? And then craft a green one, right? Don't see why not. Biosuit's pretty good. But then I could get my rads up even higher, which right now I think I hit it like a threshold. It seemed like 100 hit like a pretty good threshold to where like it's significantly like reducing the rads that I'm getting, and it's not only reducing the rads that I'm getting, but like the bubble is getting smaller. So like the point at which I start getting rads is like a much smaller bubble. And then the intensity is going down, like the very center intensity is going down quite a bit. So it's just all around like much better. Alright, let's see if this is a bug here. Okay, it stopped itself. Missing materials, alright, cool. So yeah, we burned through all that metal, all that farming. We upgraded a few walls. Dang. That's crazy. Maybe those airdrops are all important. I did hear one and just ignore it. Sometimes you do get 10 in them, and sometimes it's like 30-10. That's 300 metal frags. Is this the last one right here? Yeah, alright. I'll get some metal frags, craft a few more 10, do that wall, and go look outside for that airdrop. Let's see if we can spot it. I guess we'll get started on the foundations outside. Definitely not gonna have enough for all that. Foundations were the most expensive. There we go. Did not find the airdrop. What did that say? Oh. Thought it was giving me like an error message. I don't want to accidentally start upgrading. I think you need a better... Here, let's get the other stairs over here. The foundations are the most expensive pieces. So these are gonna... 10's gonna go real quick on this. Let's see if this fixes the planters. They're still hovering a little bit, but it looks like we can definitely replace them and line them up a lot better now. So that's gonna be nice. I'll do that off camera, obviously. Get these placed and super lined up. And I actually found another item, which I forgot to show you guys. It was an item I've been looking for a while. I'm definitely going to use a research kit on it because I wanted to maybe make a few of them and then maybe put them over here or something. I don't know. Do something with them, kind of make them part of the railing that we're making. So where were those? They were, I gotta put it in here. Yes, the solar kiln. An eco-friendly green wood drying system. So definitely wanted to research this because I feel like I should have had that a long time ago. Got 2 solar panel add-ons now. Been kind of wanting to research a grenade too to see if test out, see if those would work on the safes, if they're any cheaper than the C4. Got one of these 2, but what was I saying that we could probably craft? The biosuit pants. Now I would destroy this one, but it's gray, and then we could recraft a green one maybe. I was also thinking about researching gas masks, but I have a purple one. I can't craft a better one, I don't think. I don't know which one of these is better. Should we do the biosuit pants? Probably, yeah. Been wanting to bring this metal stuff down to the desert base and fix it up. Use this stuff on that. I need to make the desert base like better. It needs to be a little bit bigger, and I need to put good storage in there. It just needs to be better. Put some good furnaces in there and a stove and stuff, and fix it up. I use it way too much not to. Kind of wanted to use this to see if that was significantly better. We might do that some other day though. Bring the wooden one out and this one out and compare them. Yeah, let's make some better biosuit pants. I'm also going to, I don't know if I'll do this before the next video, but I was looking at the lighting in here at night and how these lights throw light, and I think I'm going to put some more here in the corner, like one here, and then on the other side also. I feel like, because see how like these 2 walls are dark, it's like the walls are on, but it lights up everything else really well. So I'm thinking if I put some more lights there, it'll light this whole room up pretty well. And then I was also thinking of fixing this up. I think I know how to fix this up. I'm gonna put lights in these airlocks here, which the airlocks are really dark too. So I'm gonna light up the airlocks and this whole section from inside these rooms with lights. So I'll be redoing those off camera. I've just been waiting to save up some wire because I'm gonna need a bunch to redo all the connections. There's a lot of connections, and you need 1 wire for every connection. So we'll need a little bit of metal frags to probably make the biosuit. I'm guessing it's going to be similar materials to hazmat, right? Let's get our good tools. Haven't found any more tools. Been really hitting the rad towns too. It seems like haven't really been getting great loot lately, especially from the blood mine. It's been pretty disappointing. Alright. Biosuit pots. Low grade and leather. Alright. At least it's not metal frags. Have some of this. And it's good to finally use some leather. I don't know what that's really for. Okay, let's put our tools in before we waste materials. Been definitely holding on to all the rubber I find. Kind of anticipating crafting these things over and over as I get better and better ones. Alright, so pants. Roger. Doesn't take much rubber though for these. So biosuit's actually pretty affordable besides the low grade, which actually is pretty expensive. I just have so much. I'm not using it yet. White! Oh, fuck, I put all the tools in. We weren't supposed to put them all in. Crap, I keep doing dumb stuff. Alright, so last time I crafted a gray one when I had them all in. And then I took these 2 out and it crafted a green one. I want to almost test it by putting these in there and seeing if I can get something better than... Should we test it? Let's test it, because this is a cheaper item to craft. And I don't have pants, so these will be backup pants. So we'll test it with 2 white. And then we'll take 1 out. See, one of these might be like a higher end item. And it might have like more weight or something. Like I think I have 2 of these, so... Alright, white again. Wait. Oh no, it did give me gray ones at first. Why was that showing white at first? But see, these are definitely... The gray ones I had before were 20, yeah. And these are 24 rad resistance. So, now I'm thinking, yeah, if you take both of these out, it'll craft a green one. Definitely showed white before, I don't know, that must be like a... Must have hovered over something else. Sometimes there's like a glitch. White again? Is it a little random? I definitely crafted green boots before. I don't know. I want to burn through a whole bunch of stuff doing this, but how much is this? That's fairly cheap. If I could craft a green one, the helmet seems a lot better. Here, we're just gonna test. Maybe biosuit's like a higher end. It's like, or maybe it's a little RNG. Getting your rad number up there is not a bad thing. Gray? Really? See, the rad is like way lower on a gray one. I don't even understand what's happening. So I crafted green boots, but now all I can craft is white and gray stuff? I don't know what's going on, guys. Maybe it's a little RNG. I don't know. I'll put these crappy tools in there for craft time. These supposedly good ones up. Really hoping I can find some much better tools and just craft better stuff. Well, we got a few backup items now. Grab some more tin. I think we're definitely going to go hit those quests in the next video. I just don't see myself farming that amount again, because this I farmed a lot, like a lot, and it didn't get me very far as far as upgrading to 10. I was hoping to have like a chunk of the pillars done, or the beams, but I'm not even gonna get the outside done. So I think we upped our rads a little tiny bit with this here by like 4. Find some better stuff here soon. Like, we're getting Kevlar stuff, but this doesn't have rads. You'd go in a gunfight. 22 on the helmet. This has very little bullet resistance. So there's a melee resistance too. It gets pretty high. And like the hazmat definitely has low. This is a little bit better, but it's definitely low compared to Kevlar, or even leather. Scrap's probably decent. No? Some seem okay, but some seem terrible. Scrap should probably be better, right? And this should probably be dropping a lot more in the loot table. Seems like after I got to the leather tier, it's like I didn't find better armor for like a while. And I feel like you should start probably finding scrap. And like, look how much Kevlar I found. This should probably be the best stuff, right? That you find the least. I don't know. Don't know. Let's upgrade some more. I'd like to get all these back ones done here so I can move these garden plots off camera. Alright. Yeah, we'll get it. Alright. Probably just hold on to the rest of this. Alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and thanks for watching.